WYLN Studios in Hazleton, Pennsylvania. WYLN Evening Edition at 5:30 starts right now.
Good evening. It's Tuesday, October 11th, 2016. I'm Ann Gownley. A Solomon Plains elementary school teacher was arraigned today for allegedly having inappropriate relations with a student. 36-year-old Robert Havard stood before Magisterial District Judge Thomas Malloy Sr. in Wilkes-Barre on charges he had inappropriate contact with a then 16-year-old female. According to court documents, the relationship allegedly happened in 2008 at a party in a Wilkes-Barre home. The investigation is still ongoing. Havard is currently a teacher at Solomon Plains Junior High School and a soccer coach at Coughlin High School, both in the Wilkes-Barre Area School District. A preliminary hearing is set for next week. The Luzerne County District Attorney's Office encourages anyone who may have been a victim of a student-teacher relationship at any time, anywhere in the country, to contact them. An Ashland man admitted to Schuylkill County prosecutors to assaulting and killing a female toddler back in December of 2014. 30-year-old Joseph Brennan II pleaded no contest to aggravated assault and involuntary manslaughter of 13-month-old Olivia Del Rio on December 27th of 2014. An autopsy showed Del Rio suffered bleeding inside her head and renal and optic nerve hemorrhages caused by back and forth motions. Del Rio also had injuries on the front and right sides of her head and bruising on her right shoulder and around her face. Too many injuries for them to have been from a normal childhood accident. Judge James Goodman accepted the plea and sentenced Brennan to serve 5 to 10 years in a state correctional institution, pay costs, and submit a DNA sample to law enforcement officials. There was a hit and run in the Heights this morning. It happened around 9 o'clock. One car hit another as it was moving on Samuels Avenue, then took off. The skipped vehicle is a small black 4-door sedan with heavy front end damage. It went south on Hazel Street after the crash, then turned towards Poplar Street. There is no description of the driver, and no one was injured. Republican presidential candidate Donald Trump made an appearance yesterday in Wilkes-Barre. WYLN's Aaron Harvey was there and has more.
Over the past few days, many Republicans have taken back their support of Donald Trump, but here in northeastern Pennsylvania, crowds have wrapped the Mohegan Sun Arena outside and filled the inside. Last night, Republican presidential candidate Donald Trump made his second appearance at the Mohegan Sun Arena in Wilkes-Barre Township. Trump held a rally back in April that filled the arena, and he packed it again last night. Trump started the rally by talking about the debate held Sunday evening.
So everybody saw the debate last night, so let me tell you. When I said we are going to get a special prosecutor to figure this deal out, I have never been so ashamed of this country as what's gone on with Hillary Clinton. I have never seen anything like it. I have never, ever seen anything like it. You have never seen anything like it. 33,000 emails, 33,000. She deletes them. She bleaches them that nobody does because it's such an expensive process.
If Trump is elected president next month, he wants to build a wall along the Mexican border.
We're going to have strong borders. We're going to have a wall. The wall is going to stop people from coming into our country illegally, along with our Border Patrol and ICE. The wall is going to stop poison drugs, poison from ruining our youth and poisoning our youth and other people.
A 2-year-old boy dressed in a suit like Trump captured the attention of many at the rally. His name is Hunter Turpak, and he is from Tuscarora, Pennsylvania. His mom explains the reasoning behind baby Trump.
We decided to come out to the Trump rally. Our reasoning for baby Trump is to shed some positive light on a negative campaign. So we feel that all the negativity, baby Trump's positive, baby Trump's cute, no matter what kind of supporter you are, Democrat, Republican, you can't help but not like baby Trump.
Trump actually spotted Hunter in the crowd and invited him up on stage.
What's your name?
May.
Now, he's supposed to look like Donald Trump, but he's actually much too good looking. You are really handsome. Are you having a good time tonight?
Night.
Where's your daddy? And your mommy, right? Do you want to go back? Do you want to go back to them, or do you want to stay with Donald Trump?
Trump.
One of the speakers at the rally was Congressman Lou Barletta. Barletta gives us his take on last night's rally.
I thought Donald Trump last night was brilliant. I think he knocked it out of the park. Clearly, he had Hillary Clinton on defense on just about every issue, about her emails, her 33,000 emails, and all the criticism that they tried to point at Donald Trump. He turned it right back on her, that she'll say one thing behind closed doors and then lie to the American people publicly. I think Donald Trump last night was brilliant.
Last night was State Representative Tara Toohill's first presidential rally. Toohill spoke at the rally and also tells us about her experience at the event.
I'm really honored and humbled to be here at a presidential rally for the first time in my life, and I'm just excited to be amongst such great people that want to see America go in a different direction.
In Wilkes-Barre Township for WILN News, I'm Erin Harvey.
Now, for more on that rally last night, we have some WILN extras on our Facebook page. You could check it out at facebook.com/WILN News. Well, WYLN has tickets to give away to some exciting events. The first one, a 24-year-old hometown boy is back on the stage after a very popular performance back in 2015, and WYLN has 6 tickets to give away. Nick Mistician, a award-winning Elvis tribute artist from Drums, will be performing Elvis, Legends Never Die on Thursday, October 13th at 7 p.m. at the Alice C. Wiltsey Performing Arts Center. He took on the role of Elvis impersonator back in 2011. Nick portrays Elvis through all the stages of his famous career, from his hip-swinging 50s and 60s to the unforgettable 70s Vegas years. For your chance to win tickets on us, dial 570-459-1869, extension 1172. Leave your name and number, and you will be entered into our drawing to win. So dial now, and good luck. Well, this weekend is the 9th annual Taste of Greater Hazleton at the Health and Wellness Center at Hazleton. Each year, 350 tickets are sold for this very popular event, and they're going fast. WYLN has a pair of tickets to give away tonight to a lucky viewer. For your chance to win these tickets, call 570-459-1869, extension 1174. Leave your name and number for your chance to win tickets to the Taste of Greater Hazleton. Time now for our first look at our forecast. Temperatures in the 30s this morning and reaching 70 degrees by the afternoon. Certainly fall weather is upon us. Chief Meteorologist Joe Garbaczyk is in the Weather Center with all the details. Joe?
Yeah, despite the morning coldness, if you will, in the air, it warmed up quite nicely with the sunshine we had across our area. Overall, can't complain for October. What about the next couple of days? Will we see the sunshine and some warmer temperatures? And how about the nights? More importantly, are they going to be cold once again? And how about this upcoming weekend? I'll give you a complete 7-day forecast coming up in just a few. Ann?
Thanks, Joe. Coming up next, Governor Tom Wolf made a stop in Mountaintop this afternoon for a special ribbon-cutting ceremony. Plus, our Erin Harvey continues her breast cancer awareness series here on WYLN. More news, weather, and sports is coming your way. Stay tuned.
You're watching WYLN News with Ann Gownley, video journalists Mike Lula and Julie Stefanovich, Paula Degnan, Gary Perna, Abby Piskel, and Erin Harvey. Sports with Eric DeBerardinis and John Eric Poli, and weather with Chief Meteorologist Joe Garbaczyk.
Introducing the all-new Hazleton Hyundai, where you are set for life. Where every new vehicle purchased includes a lifetime warranty, lifetime oil and filter changes, lifetime car washes, lifetime loaner vehicles, and lifetime state inspections. Plus, check out this amazing deal on a 2017 Hyundai Elantra SE. Right now for only $109 per month with $0 down. Hazleton Hyundai, where you are set for life.
Business Machines has been serving the Hazleton area with office supplies and furniture for over 35 years. We are your local Kyocera dealer for all your digital Kyocera copiers, printers, and faxes. For exceptional reliability, sales, and service, the call to make is to Tri-County Business Machines. Tri-County Business Machines, keeping your office up to speed. Tri-County Business Machines, located at 117 East Broad Street, Hazleton. Phone 459-0754, or visit us on the web at tricountybm.com.
Pennsylvania Governor Tom Wolf was in Mountaintop today for a ribbon-cutting ceremony. This afternoon, Governor Tom Wolf helped to celebrate the opening of the new facility for Look Trailers, a manufacturing company in Wright Township. The project aims to create 65 new full-time jobs at the site.
Yes, we did two programs. There was $130,000 in manufacturing tax credits, and that is tax credit for the creation of a manufacturing job. So that was up to $130,000, and about between $15,000 and $16,000, I think $15,750 training grant called PA WedNet, which is to help Look train their employees to the specific skills they need them to have right here in this factory.
Wolf says that one thing employers need is the working relationship with other businesses within the community. The governor's action team works to serve as a single contact point for companies looking to establish new business operations in Pennsylvania or companies considering the retention or expansion of existing Pennsylvania operations. Coming up next, Chief Meteorologist Joe Garbacik is back with a full look at our forecast. Plus, our Aaron Harvey's breast cancer series continues, and tonight we'll hear from a survivor. All that and more, including sports with John Eric Poli, is coming your way here on WYLN. Stay tuned.
At All American Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, you not only get the vehicle that you want,
you also get the lowest financing options.
We also deliver unmatched service.
Whether you're in need of a work truck, have an active family lifestyle, or simply want to show off your fun, adventurous side, All-American Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram has a wide variety of inventory to choose from. It's the Ram Power Days and Jeep Celebration event. Stop in today. The Hazleton Chamber of Commerce presents The Tastes of Greater Hazleton, Sunday, October 16th at the Health and Wellness Center in Hazleton from noon until 3. Sample signature dishes and products from a variety of restaurants and area businesses. There will be cooking demonstrations by the Brass Buckle Restaurant, Sand Springs Country Club, and Top of the 80s Restaurant. Tickets are $18 in advance and $20 at the door. Available at hazletonchamber.org, the Chamber office, the standard speaker, and other various participating businesses. The Wiltsey Center presents Nick as Elvis, Legends Never Die. Local performer Nick Mastician is back for his Broadway-style show featuring costume changes, a narrator, and motion clips of Elvis. Doors open at 6:30, show starts at 7. Tickets are on sale for $10 at Boscov's and at the Amelphi School of Music, plus tickets are also available at the door. Come see Nick as Elvis Thursday, October 13th at the Wiltsey Center on Wyoming Street in Hazleton.
Well, definitely a nice day across our area today. Really can't get better weather for this time of year, at least temperature-wise. We had the sunshine mixed with some clouds. Still quite a few clouds overhead right now, but temperature-wise, pretty nice. A little bit of a breeze. But I tell you what, these mornings have been relatively chilly across our area. We've been looking at temperatures in the 30s and 40s for overnight low temperatures, but we warmed quite nicely up today, and the next couple of days actually not looking too bad temperature-wise, and we're going to have to deal with some cooler conditions in between and some rain. We'll talk about that rain in a little bit, but first, on to the numbers for you outside our station. We continue to remain in the 50s, but it's a pleasant 50s outside to near 60 degrees, and a little bit of a breeze out there from time to time. We've not seen any rainfall since the midnight hour, and we're going to continue to remain dry right through the rest of the evening hours. Temperature-wise, how we did today, well, it's pretty good. Temperature-wise, we did get up to 60 degrees. That's still not bad for this time of year, but take a look at just how chilly the morning was, dropping down to 37 degrees, and we've only seen a wind gust coming in at 12 miles per hour. Throughout the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, it's feeling pretty good out there. A lot of sunshine out there, still in the mid to upper 60s in many locations, including Wilkes-Barre-Scranton International Airport, even down by Selinsgrove, Harrisburg. Philadelphia feeling pretty good, mid to upper 60s, and just about 70 degrees in Erie. And again, those winds really not much of a factor across our area. A little bit of a gust from time to time, but for the most part generally under 5 miles per hour. Going into the next couple of days, well, it's not looking too bad temperature-wise, at least for the next 2 days. Tomorrow, we're looking at about 62 degrees. Well, a mixture of clouds and sunshine, so not bad tomorrow, looking pretty good. But then as we start going into our Thursday, some showers will break out, still in the 60s, and that's going to bring in some cooler conditions for our Friday and Saturday. Temperatures only in the 50s for daytime highs, but we're going to see a lot of sunshine, and then indications are it's going to get a little bit warmer by Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday of next week. Maybe a couple of scattered showers around, but temperatures generally getting back up into the 60s, but those overnight lows continuing to remain chilly, many nights dropping down into the 30s. We'll have more for you coming up after this break.
All Care Home Care, providing quality in home care since 1986. Call and see how their team of licensed physical therapists, skilled nurses, speech, and occupational therapists can provide you with exceptional service in the comfort of your own home. They also offer dietitian, home health aide, and medical social worker services. You have a choice in your health care. For safe, friendly, qualified care, call All Care Home Care today and let their team begin taking care of you and your loved ones.
Every day is special at Bonanza, and Wednesday is for seniors. Seniors 60 and older receive $1 off any platter. Offer valid all day Wednesday. Bonanza Steakhouse, 575 Susquehanna Boulevard, Hazel Township.
When I'm elected, things will change, but I promise you one thing, no one will beat a Fairway Chevrolet deal. No one!
Fairway Chevrolet, Route 309 in Hazel Township. Hey, no one beats a Fairway deal. No one.
I don't care what my opponent said. I knew for a very long time that no one beats a Fairway Chevrolet deal. No one.
Fairway Chevrolet, Route 309 in Hazel Township. Hey, no one beats a Fairway deal. No one.
Since 2001, Hazelton Imaging has been offering the best care, a staff that is kind and courteous, and a radiologist on site. Hazelton Imaging is less expensive than most hospitals, and they offer self-pay pricing. Call Hazelton Imaging today at 570-501-SCAN.
There are more than 2.8 million breast cancer survivors in the United States. Today I'm joined by Charmaine, who is a breast cancer survivor. So if you want to first maybe start out by talking about what was going through your head when you found out that you were diagnosed with breast cancer.
Until you actually hear those first words that you have cancer, you can be in denial. Once you hear those words, there is no denying it. So at that point, you then grab the bull by the horns and you do what you have to do, which is what I did. And support system, phenomenal. My husband, kids, grandkids, and that is very important also.
So how long ago was it that you were diagnosed with breast cancer?
It was a year ago, August 6th. I was diagnosed, and it was very devastating. So then you go through, let me see, what came first? CAT scan, MRI, PET scan. You go through a lot of crap, blood work, chest x-ray, blah, blah, blah. And then you go for surgery, where you have your mastectomy. All done at Lehigh Valley Hospital. Great care. It's just very devastating. Some cancer patients will opt for chemotherapy first, and depending on the type of cancer and the stage of cancer, that'll work. I was stage 3 breast cancer. So I could have done chemo first, but I opted for surgery, knowing that in the long run it was going to be a surgery anyway. So it was just, I don't want to say easier, it was just a better decision for me.
In your recovery for that, was it a long process, or how did the recovery go?
No, I was off work for 3 weeks, and I started chemo. I had the mastectomy on October 7th. I started chemo on October 30th, and did chemo till February 12th. That was my last chemo treatment.
So how did you stay positive throughout the whole thing?
Just the support, the family support, the friends, just support.
So after February you had your last treatment. How did you feel knowing that you had beaten breast cancer?
Well, I wouldn't really say beaten it yet. I beat that phase of it. Actually, at the oncology center, we rang a bell, we jumped up and down, we hugged each other. It was good. Probably the hardest part of chemo, I will just leave it at chemo, is, especially for breast cancer, is losing the hair. As you see, this is what, 6 months worth of growth. Prior to chemo, my hair was down to my waist, and it was long, nice. Within 2 weeks, you go bald. Very devastating. February 12th was a happy day.
So is there anything else about your journey that you've been through that you think is worth telling?
I will tell most people, I will tell you, and I don't know how we'll draw, and I don't want to know. Anyway, I will tell everybody, mammograms, super important. And yes, I'm emotional. I will also tell you that family history has nothing to do with it, because we don't have a family history. I am the first in our family. So now I push my sisters, my daughter, to go and do what they have to do. I will really just reinforce to everyone, go do what you have to do. Go for your mammogram. If you are feeling something isn't right, push your doctor and say, I'm not right, something's not right. You know your body. As a woman, you know your body, and you just need to do what you have to do.
Thank you so much, Charmaine, for sharing your story. It's truly inspiring.
Thank you for having me here.
Thank you. Stay tuned on Thursday as I continue my breast cancer awareness series right here on WYLN.
Nespoli Jewelers in Berwick offers the perfect mix of fine and fashion jewelry. Expand your Alex and Ani jewelry collection at Nespoli Jewelers or design a one-of-a-kind engagement ring. Nespoli Jewelers, mixing fine and fashion. 108 East Front Street in Berwick.
October is National Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Join me, Erin Harvey, every Tuesday and Thursday for a special series here on WYLN News. I will talk with survivors to hear their stories, along with medical specialists to learn how to treat, beat, and prevent breast cancer.
It's Tuesday evening, meaning it's time to take a look at the top football teams in our viewing area with our high school football power rankings. Number 7 is Blue Mountain. The Eagles lost to Pottsville last week, dropping them to 5-2 on the year. Number 6, Berwick. The Bulldogs exploded for 63 points in their Week 7 victory over Pittston area. Number 5 is the team Berwick plays this week in Valley West. Big showdown there on Friday night. Number 4, Pottsville. The Crimson Tide are on a roll this season. They are currently 6-1. Number 3, the Wyoming Area Warriors. They sit at 6-1 on the year and currently are the second seed in the District 2 4A playoffs. Team number 2 is Williamsport. The Millionaires lost last weekend to Delaware Valley in an absolute battle between two schools with big-time playmakers. And our number 1 team is Schuylkill Haven. The Hurricanes are a perfect 7-0 this season. Now let's go look at our game of the week between Hanover and Crestwood, which will be broadcasted live on WYLN this Friday night at 7 o'clock. Both the Hawkeyes and Comets are in the postseason mix. The Hawkeyes are 4-3 on the year, and they'll look to get back on the winning track. Hanover was the second seed in the Class 3A playoffs, but lost back-to-back games to Wyoming area and Northwest, dropping them to the 4th seed, being the final team in the playoffs. The Comets were the first team out of the Class 4A playoffs, but with the win last week and a Pittston area loss, the Comets were able to move up to the 7th spot. This Friday we'll have a playoff atmosphere, so don't miss the WYLN game of the week this Friday night. High school tennis district championship started this afternoon, and it wasn't a good afternoon for Hazleton area tennis. The Lady Cougars had an opening round bye, so they started the tournament in the semifinals, but Abington Heights knocked off Hazleton area in a close match, winning 3-2. The Lady Cougars got wins from their top 2 singles players, Stephanie Majarczyk and Lily Nowak. They both won in straight sets. Last night, high school field hockey, the defending district champion Coughlin Lady Crusaders played at home on senior night against Wallenpaupack. Let's jump straight into the action. First half, Katie Anderson with the pass to Michaela Slavish. Slavish with a nice pass crossing the ball towards the goal, but nobody's home, and Coughlin misses out on an opportunity. Then Slavish taking the corner. Pass goes to Anderson, who finds Jolene Uche. Uche fires a shot off target, and another missed chance for Coughlin. The Lady Crusaders would get it together in the second half, though. They would go on to get the win on senior night, 3-0, the final. The ALDS is all wrapped up with the Blue Jays and Indians advancing to the ALCS. Now it's time for 2 teams in the National League trying to advance. Right now on Fox Sports 1, the Dodgers and Nationals are currently playing. Nationals looking to advance on the road in LA, but they'll have to get by Dodgers ace Clayton Kershaw. And tonight on Fox Sports 1, Hazleton native Joe Madden and the Cubs look to end their series against the Giants. The first pitch is expected to be at 8:30. That's all for sports. Up next, Joe Garbaczyk is back with another look at our forecast. Stay tuned.
It's time to find your copy of the Freeland Progress. Look inside for the cemetery adventure featuring local historic cemeteries and a special story about our local anthem site history. The Freeland Progress is free at locations throughout Freeland, Whitehaven, Blakesley, Berwick, Cunningham, Drums, and the Hazleton area. When you see news happening in your neighborhood, call WYLN News at 570-459-1869 or email us at news@WYLNTV.com or send us a message on social media through Facebook. WYLN, we're your local network.
Alrighty, looks pretty good as we go into tomorrow, up in the 60s, and then some rain, some showers around for Thursday. After that, it brings in some cooler weather Friday, Saturday, and then a little bit of some milder weather for the rest of the weekend and going into next week. But some cool nights ahead, chilly, 30s, lower 40s.
Okay, 53 degrees for that football game. I know you and Eric will be pretty busy on that night, and so will our WYLN sports crew. It is Hanover at Crestwood, 7 o'clock, game start, and that will be here on WYLN. So hopefully the rain will be done on Thursday, and I guess we'll just have to deal with the chilly weather for Friday night football. Have a good night, everyone.